Hello and welcome to the G3 Pulse podcast. My guest today is Abhinay Bhagavatula, EVP Gaming Business and CTO at Quixant. Abhinay, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, Lewis. Thank you so much for having me on the post-ICE G3 talk. I've been looking forward to our conversations always, and I've enjoyed these discussions and also very keen to engage with you on the recent events and trends in the gaming industry.
Oh, it's great to have you back. Thank you as being a returning guest again. Abhinay, we've just finished ICE. It was the last London show before we head off to pastures new. What was your overall impression of the show?
According to me, ICE saw a huge turnout. I think, from the numbers, if you look at it, it's over 600 exhibitors, over 1,000 product launches and stuff. So just the numbers, it's enormous. And, we had busy 3 days with a lot of new inquiries, new connections, innovative discussions, and more learnings. What I have seen personally has been a lot of interest on the online and sports betting companies displaying very creative solutions to improve player engagement, which is always good when any companies in the gaming industry puts a player at the core. And I think from a lab-based perspective, it's always nice to see a wider range of product targeting a larger demographic space. And we've seen that at G2E, and we see the trend continuing there into ICE. So definitely a lot of product coming into the market more than what we have seen in the last couple of years or so. So those are pretty good positives, really, that I take out of this ICE.
Okay, I think we're all kind of expecting the numbers to be 40,000 plus for the show, maybe even a record breaker. But we'll see how that translates into the show in Barcelona. At the show, Quixant launched its new IQ2 product. Could you just give us a little bit of a background explanation as to exactly what that is for people who don't know, and then what's been the reception? And in your view, what were the key elements that excited visitors at ICE?
Absolutely. As and as we have kind of communicated or messaged, IQ is our entry level of products. We have 3 range of products: IQ, Icon, and Q Max. And at G2E we launched our Q Max and the Icon too. So we're very excited to launch our IQ2 at ICE, and it was a huge success. A best product launch, in my opinion, is when you have a product at the right place, at the right time, at the right cost. And IQ2 checks all these boxes. And that's why, it was a huge success for us. So with a lot of new and emerging markets opening and existing markets expanding, especially like in LATAM, Europe, and other US route markets, IQ2 positions itself for success with its price versus performance on Intel's latest 12th generation of platform, and added to that with Quixant's value of our full suite of software features and support. What IQ2 really brings to our customers is, as the entry barrier has been increasing in terms of the performance and what customers are looking at as the gaming industry is evolving, it provides the latest innovation and technology to our customers to break those barriers, to bring their content or products to the market. So the ease of integration with our software suite of products, speed to market, and with the right features and performance and value, I think it's a very attractive proposition to our customers.
Was IQ2 the last kind of piece of the jigsaw, because you've got almost is it a complete range of AMD and Intel solutions now? And I was wondering, why is that important, and what difference does that make to the clients?
We have been developing our product roadmaps with a special focus on customers, markets, new technology, and real innovation, which provide the best value and service to our customers. That's been our focus and our core. So Quixant has always believed in providing the best options to our customers, enabling them to position themselves for the global gaming market with the products they bring to the market. So with our current offerings across AMD and Intel, it provides scalability and flexibility to our customers to choose for their markets in terms of price, performance, and features. So as I have said, we now offer AMD and Intel options across our range of products from IQ, Icon, and QMax, with a huge range of graphics performance that are needed for different markets. So apart from the hardware configurations, our software switch is agnostic. So because that's the core value we provide to our customers, whether it's AMD or Intel, it's agnostic to either of the platforms, which makes it an even more flexible proposition to our customers to pick the right product for their markets without a huge integration effort.
Okay. ICE is always a useful kind of bellwether for the industry. And based on your plans and conversation you had with customers there, what are the that's fine. Grab that, Abhinay. That's fine. What are the key markets Quixant is focused on in 2024 and beyond?
Yeah, ICE is definitely one of the biggest gaming shows, and it gives us the opportunity to connect to a lot of our customers and to new markets. And we have had a lot of interest from new customers in the LATAM market, as we mentioned. It's definitely one of the growing markets. Also from markets in Europe, like Spain, Finland, that are either growing or where regulations are expanding. And we've also seen a lot of interest in some of the emerging markets like in Africa, Asia, and Middle East, which are just kind of coming out. And with a lot of the content providers trying to get an early market advantage. So there's a lot of interesting conversations that we have seen at ICE this year. So there have been various levels of conversations from both existing and new customers trying to take advantage of these expanding landscapes in gaming markets, emerging markets. ICE had a huge conference on emerging markets and how regulations are shaping up across these new markets and stuff. So I think for us, it's very important to make sure that our product can meet the needs of all these markets for our customers. We are seeing an interest in customers really looking at a different range of products for different markets. Again, not one size fits all. We do understand that. So I think from those perspectives, with our range of products we have, and from the conversations with the customers, we feel pretty confident that we have a solution for any of the customer problems.
Okay. And did any of these customer conversations actually talk about Brazil? Have we got any kind of better handle on what's happening, a greater perspective, and what the future holds for Brazil? Because it still seems to be enigmatic to me.
The B word. The Latin American market is of real considerable interest to Quixant, which is positioned to be one of the fastest growing gaming markets, as we see in most of the gaming reports, with gross gaming revenues predicted to almost triple in the next 2 years in these markets. So with Brazil poised to be a key driver in this growth, we are keeping a close eye on how the anticipated changes and legislation of sports betting in Brazil unfold, how it will be implemented, and how the legal and tax framework will work. So with the concrete news that the Brazil Senate passed the bill regulating this and establishing taxes for sports betting, it is clear that momentum has built, and it was very evident at ICE about the number of conversations the customers were having around Brazil and how to get product into Brazil and stuff. Okay. So we have some exciting opportunities in the pipeline, and as Brazil implements the regulations and standards, Quixant will be ready to grow in these markets and become a leading provider of our gaming technology to the Brazilian market.
Okay,
there have been a lot of Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's good to hear that it's moving. It's good to hear that something's categorically moving forward there as well.
Absolutely. And there has been very interesting conversations relating to the potential of Brazil, and it's clear that manufacturers are getting their supply chains ready. So at Quixant, we always try to enable customers to enter these new markets. We have solutions ready to go to allow our customers and partner as a real market advantage to being first mover. So we have understood the tax environment and have partners ready to import when we are needed to.
Okay, great. Thank you for this summation. Like I say, it's been a talking point for a couple of years now. So it's nice that there's getting something concrete behind it as well. And I enjoy these chats because you have a kind of a deeper understanding from the conversations that you have with clients, particularly just after the ICE show. If there's an identifiable trend, Abhinay, that you're already seeing about 2024, what would you say it is, and how is it maybe shaping the year ahead in terms of your kind of looking forward, future gazing?
Like following from G2E last year to ICE show, if you really look at it from last when we spoke, we've seen a more product being pushed to market, either from the hardware or from game content, and this is very refreshing to see. What this has
Okay.
done is a technology refresh for most manufacturers who are now churning out more product that is focused on player engagement and player experience. So innovation in system integration, like cashless player tracking, are gaining momentum. We are most operators still feel a couple of years away till we have a seamless solution, but we're having the right conversations, including with IGS and stuff, on how to implement some of these standards and so on. So there
Okay.
has been a lot more interest in the online space coming over to the land based, and we are seeing a lot of those discussions with online gaming companies looking at bringing their products to the land based environments and looking for the right partners who can provide the full turnkey solutions. What's driving that demand or interest is also some of the land-based companies implementing their online strategies and trying to follow through on their omni-channel experience. And regulators are working on trying to regulate or kind of provide some delineation between a land-based versus online and how an omni-channel experience would work for the customers. So definitely, we believe that seeing this demand growing again from the LATAM markets, the Brazil and others, these trends are going to increase, and uh, a lot of full turnkey solutions are definitely going to be at the core of some of the customer conversations.
Okay. It's interesting that omnichannel has come back as a term. It was used 10 years ago as a kind of catch-all. Everyone got very excited about it, and then kind of died away and got kind of overused. But this particular show, there were so many omnichannel kind of solutions being exhibited. It was interesting to see the term return with a bit of a vengeance. And I was wondering, in the conversations that you've had with clients, Abhinay, from ICE, what were the key demands that they were making of Quixant particularly? What are the customers wanting from you specifically this year?
The biggest client takeaways from ICE for us has been the launch of our IQ2 product, which has been a huge success, and definitely a lot of interest with new and existing customers. With a full range of products across all our offerings now, we meet most of our current customer demands, while we continue to work with them in partnership to identify future trends and bring new and innovative products to them. The biggest takeaway is the Quixent value. So our capability to solve our customer problems, either through our range of regulated gaming products or our software suite of solutions, or the turnkey integration, or with our supply chain expertise. These four pillars have been, the key conversations, and I think our clients are very appreciative of the efforts we put in trying to help solve their problems with our core expertise, and all have been of immense value to our customers and the partnership that we work with them.
I know it's only been the first 2 months of the year, so it's a bit speculative at this point, I guess. But if anything kind of taught us in the first 2 months about the next 10 months, we've discussed this on other podcasts, I'm sure. But in terms of supply chain, and that obviously we've got troubles in the Middle East. We've got kind of ships heading around Cape Horn. There's all kinds of logistical challenges. Are we over the hump of problems, or do you see things still kind of progressing into the year and still causing a few issues?
Definitely, I've seen a more positive momentum in the market in this year, in the first 2 months of this year or so. We're seeing demand increase as markets look to grow and new markets emerge, as I have mentioned. A lot of new product being pushed to the market is a positive sign, and we are expecting this trend to continue through this year. So what that does is it puts definitely the stress on the supply chain. And at least we can say for now that the supply chain disruptions that we have seen over the last 2 years of component shortages, foundry issues, and end of life products are a distant past. Though the demand looks to increase, we're trying to bring all our learnings from the past years to ensure better lead times to our customers. What we are seeing now are more logistical issues more than real component issues we've seen in the past. It's a different problem, but in general, availability will become less of a difficulty, and the focus will shift to making sure we get the right products in the right place at the right time for our customers. We do
Okay.
work with a lot of suppliers domestically. Our design, engineering, and manufacturing is based out of Taiwan. We source most of them through the suppliers. And what we are very aware of some of the logistical challenges, like as you have mentioned, and we're trying to make sure that we put in our strategies to have better product availability to our customers.
Just to finalise everything and run it all up, obviously it was the last iShow in London that we just attained. What are your views about moving to Barcelona, Abhin? If you particularly have anything kind of strong kind of feelings in either way, Sunshine is the biggest one from our side, obviously. And what do you have any expectations for that show? And where else this year we're going to be seeing the Quixant team?
Yeah, definitely. Very, an era seems to have come to an end with ICE at Excel in London. Can't remember when was the first show I mean attended at ICE in London. Really feels like ages ago. A lot of great connections, opportunities, and a whole lot of memories that we created at ICE at London. We're very excited and believe it's time to explore new opportunities and new venues. And we hear from most of our customers that the ICE in Barcelona would be a complete game changer, and we're very looking forward for it. So I think it's going to open a complete new range of opportunities for us, for our customers, and everyone. Again, Spain is a huge gaming market. We know they're just in markets there. So I think it's going to bring a larger gaming community together. So as you have mentioned, Sunshine, I think that's the word, and we're very looking forward for that. And the Quixant team is always available through our website or through our social marketing, where you can always see our latest offerings and opportunities and explore our products. We will be next at IGA in California, and where you can engage with our team in person. And we're also planning to explore the Brazilian market. You can't take Brazil out of any conversation, which is creating quite a buzz around.
Yeah, no, I look forward to. I look forward to seeing you at the next show. I think I saw you for about 2 seconds at ICE, and we kind of waved and shook hands and things. And that was that. I spent far more time with you on the podcast, so I look forward to the post-show podcast after the event where I get to wave hands and say hi to you. But good luck with all the events this year. Good luck with all the kind of the product launches that you've had, the IQ2, how that gets into customers' hands this year. So yeah, and appreciate the time that you can spend with us, Abhinay, just describing the market as you do very clearly and concisely. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Luis.
Hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you want to watch more, why not subscribe to our channel? Just click here.